Hi, everybody. Good to see you today. Well, today our story is called Rainbow Crow, and I have a friend with me. I have a crow puppet right here, and he doesn't look very rainbow, does he? No, he's black. But the story is all about why he's black. But I thought before we do the story, we play a little game with each other today. And crows are famous for loving things that are shiny. And as part of the story, crows' feathers get shiny. And I thought, let's talk about things that are shiny by playing a game. So the game is called Will Crow Like It? So I have a whole bunch of things over here on the side, and I'm going to hold it up, and you guys can use the space bar and tell me, will crow like it? Is it shiny? We're going to find out. So the first thing that I have to hold up is something that I got at a birthday party. Okay, here we go. Will crow like it? I heard you say yes, because it's so shiny. Things shine when they reflect the light off of them. So yes, crow likes it. Yay. Okay, so let's try something else. Here we go. Oh, I have a black bottle cap. Is it shiny? I see you shaking your head. No, 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 no. He doesn't like it. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have a red mitten. Is it shiny? Will crow like it?
Oh.
No. Right. Oh, let's try another one. Oh, I found a piece of aluminum foil. What do you think? Will crow like it? Is it shiny? Yes! Oh, yes, crow likes it. Yay! He likes it. Okay, here's something. I have a great big skein or ball of yarn. It doesn't look too shiny to me. Does it look shiny to you? I love the color. It's pretty. It's green. He likes the color, but it's not as shiny as the aluminum foil. So maybe not. Oh, let's see. I have a sponge. Plain old brown sponge. Is it shiny? Will crow like it?
No.
No. Nah, he doesn't like it. Okay, here's another one. Oh, I have something fun to play with. I'm gonna put crow down. Oh, I have a slinky. Is it shiny? Will crow like it? Yes, he would. Okay. Wow. Okay, I have a plain old rock. I just have a plain old rock. Will crow like it?
No.
No, because it's not shiny. Wow. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have a jingle bell and a button. And they're both pretty shiny. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you got it now. Wow. Oh, and I have, I love Hershey's Kisses. And I took the wrapping off of the Hershey's Kisses candy, and I looked at it, and I looked, and I went, oh, shiny. Do you think Crow will like it?
Yes.
Yes, Crow will like it. And then I dropped my earring on the floor, and I looked at it, and it was kind of sparkly. Do you think Crow would like it?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, and here's my flashlight. Now this is kind of a combination. Can you see part of it that shines red and part of it that's just plain old black?
No and yes.
Yeah, no and yes, very good. Yep, the part that Crow would like would be the red part, the shiny part.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. Oh, and out in my yard, I found 2 brown leaves. Will Crow like them?
No.
No, they're all dull. He won't pay any attention to them. And then out in my yard, I actually found a couple of crow feathers. I'm gonna put my bird down. Okay, I found some crow feathers. Look at that. Now you can't tell here on camera too much, but if I hold a feather in just the right way, Can you see it shine a little bit? That's what's
Yeah.
gonna, I can see it. Can you see that? So I think that one's almost actually blue. Can you see that? This one. Yeah. So I think Crow would really like it because, actually there's feathers too. So that's our game today. And I love finding things around the house. And so you can kind of play a game like that at home. And once you start, I think humans are a little bit like crows. We love shiny things because I have so many shiny things around me. Look at, I even have a pair of shiny sunglasses. Really cool, huh? We have so many shiny things around us. So we're a little bit like crows. So let's get started and tell the story about Rainbow Crow and why crow's feathers are black now. Are you ready? Here we go. This is a great story. And today's theme is stories in the sky. And Crow took a really long trip way up into space. So let's hear the story. And it's called Rainbow Crow. And it's a Native American legend. And the tribe is called Lenape. Lenape legend Rainbow Crow. Here we go. There was a time when it was always summer. Oh, I like summer. The sun always shined brightly back then, and the breezes always blew warm and mild, no cold wind. And the animals lived in peace and they had no worries. Look at all those animals. I see I think that's either a hedgehog or a porcupine. I see a rabbit. I see a deer, a couple of birds, an owl, a squirrel, a little mouse over there on the stump. And I love the fox too. Oh, and I missed the butterfly and the bee too. Oh, and the flowers are growing. Looks pretty nice. Of all the animals, Crow was the most beautiful. His shimmering feathers were the colors of the rainbow. Whoa, look at that crow. So many colors on that bird. But not only was Crow beautiful to see, he was beautiful to hear. Look at all those music notes. When Crow sang, his songs were enchanting and clear and sweet. Then, winter came to the forest for the very first time. The very first time. The lives of the animals were never the same again. It was so cold, and the snow and the wind never stopped. Oh, there's our fox trying to get out of the snow, and the deer wading through the snow, and the bunny hopping through the snow. And there's a squirrel up in the tree. Wow. Oh, and a moose way back there, I think. Oh my goodness. It looks so cold. They never had seen winter before. The snow never stopped. The animals had never seen snow before, and at first the snow was fun for the animals to play in. But as the snowdrifts got deeper, the little animals were being buried in the snow. Soon all you could see of Mouse was the tip of his tail sticking out of the snow. And Squirrel was up in the tree, but he made a big jump. Squirrel jumped from the tree branch and disappeared into a fluffy white snowbank. Can you find Squirrel's tail? Uh-oh, so Squirrel disappeared in the snowbank. And when all you could see of Rabbit were the tops of his big, long ears, the animals began to worry. So they gathered together in the forest. The smaller animals were so small they had to sit on top of the taller animals. Raccoon sat on Deer's back. You can see that. Bear allowed Owl to light on his large body over there. And then Mouse said, "We are freezing," squeaked Mouse. Oh, and then Rabbit, "If we don't do something soon, we won't survive," said Rabbit. Oh, look at all those snowflakes. Next slide. Crow just sat on top of Moose's antlers, snapping at the snowflakes. Snapping at the snowflakes. Maybe the snowflakes were shiny. Crows like shiny things. Crow, there he is, on top of Moose. Moose is tall.
Moose's horns are colorful.
Yeah, they sure are. I like that picture. All right.
Me too.
You like that picture too? Okay. Oh, so this is what happened next. Wise Owl spoke. We must send a messenger to the great creator. The creator is the one who creates everything just by thinking of what will be, just by thinking up something. The messenger that we send must ask creator think, to think and think the world warm again. Snow spirit must leave us in peace. No more cold, we're too cold for too long. So creator, the messenger must ask creator to think and think the world warm again. Next slide. The messenger that we choose must fly past the clouds and fly past the moon. Whoa, that's really far. And the messenger that we choose must fly farther than the sun and then beyond the stars. Whoa, he must fly farther than the sun and beyond the stars to reach the one who creates everything just by thinking. Okay. The animals begin to debate and kind of argue among themselves, trying to decide who would be the messenger, who would be the one to go. Wise Owl could not see very well in the daylight, so he could not go. And there's Coyote. Coyote was easily distracted and loved to play tricks, and he couldn't be trusted, so couldn't send Coyote. And the same with Raccoon. Oh, and there's Turtle. Turtle was steady, but too slow. It would take him too long to get there, way past the sun and out to the stars. Whoa. Plus, how could he fly? He doesn't have any wings. All right, who's going to go? Who's going to be the messenger? Let's find out. Finally, whoa, Rainbow Crow was chosen. Look at how pretty Rainbow Crow looks. Crow agreed to make the long, hard journey to try to convince the one who creates things by thinking to think it warm again. We want warm. We want warm. Okay. Beautiful colors. So for 3 days, up, 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 Crow flew. Crow disappeared as he flew higher than the clouds. Animals couldn't see him. And as the crow passed the moon and went on to the sun, he began to feel tired because that's really far. There was nowhere in space to rest his wings. So Crow kept flying. He kept going. There he goes. Next slide. Oh, the stars sparkled when Crow was among them. Up there flying around, the stars. He wanted to stay with the stars and count them forever, but he knew he must keep going on to the place where the Creator lived and thought. Oh, I love those stars. When Rainbow Crow found the Creator, he called out, "Help us, Great One!" See how he's flapping his wings? He's calling out to the Creator, "Help us!" But Creator, being too busy thinking of things, didn't notice him at first and didn't answer. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. So Rainbow Crow began to sing to get Creator's attention. I can see a big face. He must ask Creator to unthink the cold. Finally, the Creator noticed him and came to see which bird was singing such a beautiful song. Because Crow was singing to get Creator's attention. Finally, she noticed him. Who was singing that beautiful song? "Oh, Crow," she said, "I have never heard such a beautiful song and such beautiful singing," said Creator. "Your song is a great gift. What can I give you in return?" She's looking right at him. "Please," begged Crow. Rainbow Crow was begging. "Please," begged Rainbow Crow, "please unthink the snow so that the animals on Earth will not be buried and not freeze to death. Please unthink that snow." But Creator said no. Creator said no. Uh-oh. She explained that once cold and snow had been thought of, they could not be unthought of. It's quite impossible to unthink about something. See, there's that little thought bubble with the cold and the snow inside. You can't unthink it. Crow begged again, if you don't do something, all the animals will freeze and smother underneath the snow. If you can't unthink the snow and the cold, isn't there anything, possibly anything that you can do to help us? I wonder what. Oh, there was. Creator thought of fire. Fire could warm the creatures even when it was cold. Oh, that looks warm. Creator, this is what she did. Creator poked a stick into the sun. And when the stick began to burn, Creator gave it to Crow and said, hey, this is fire. Take this stick and carry it back to Earth for the animals. Well, that was a good idea. Fire will bring back warmth to the earth. Hurry, Crow, take the stick and fly back to Earth as fast as you can. You must get back there before the fire burns out. The fire on the stick. Ooh, I love this picture. Take a look at all that fire burning up around Crow and the stick in his mouth. Oh my goodness. In space, he's flying. All right. Taking the stick in his beak, Crow nodded his thanks to the Creator and flew off as fast as he could go. Would the fire burn out before Crow reached Earth again? What do you think? Do you think he'll get to Earth before the stick burns out? Oh, I don't know. Crow was really worried. He flew faster than he ever had before. Let's find out what happened. Oh, wow, look at that picture. The stick was large and heavy, and its fire burned hot. And Rainbow Crow flew skillfully down through the bright path of the stars. And as he flew, he passed the sun, and his tail caught on fire. Oh, no. And it turned his shimmering, beautiful feathers black. Uh-oh. The stick burned shorter, and fire came close, singeing Rainbow Crow's wing feathers. Oh, no. So they're black, too. By the time Crow flew past the moon, his whole body was black with soot from the hot fire. Oh, uh-oh. As Crow reached the earth, he plunged through the clouds, and the smoke got into his throat, choking out his beautiful singing voice. Oh, no. By the time Rainbow Crow had landed among the freezing cold animals of Earth, he was black as tar. Smoke from the fire had choked out his voice completely, and he could only caw, caw. His beautiful voice was gone. Oh no. He does look really black there, doesn't he? A little bit shiny though. Crow rescued the little animals from the snowdrifts where they were buried, and Crow brought fire to the animals, and they were warm again. Yay! And as snow began to melt away, the animals celebrated. And they knew, not only did they have fire right now, but they knew that when cold came again, they had fire to keep them warm. Fire had come to Earth, and they were happy. There they are, all around the fire, keeping warm. But Rainbow Crow was not happy. Crow did not celebrate. He looked at his feathers and he was sad. Instead of beautiful colors, all he saw was black. Ah, I am dull and I am ugly now, he cried. And worst of all, I can't sing anymore. Oh, can you see his teardrops? He's crying over there, here on the corner of my picture. Oh, he's very unhappy. He can't sing. Oh no. Next slide. And then Creator blew in like the wind. Don't be sad, Rainbow Crow. All the animals will honor you for what you did. Right now, right here on Earth, there are no people, but when people get here, they won't hunt you for food because you carried the fire. Your flesh, your body tastes like smoke. You aren't good to eat. Because your black feathers and your hoarse voice, because you have those, no one will put you in a cage to make you sing for them. You will be free. Okay, well, that's not such a bad thing. You'll be free and you won't be hunted for food. Whoa, that's kind of a gift. Next slide. Then the one who creates by thinking, that's the creator, pointed to Crow's black feathers. Look, she said. And right before his eyes, Rainbow Crow saw his dull feathers become shiny. Inside each feather, Crow could see all the colors of the rainbow. So look close at his shiny feathers over there as he's flying, and look close at his shiny feathers as he's sitting on the branch. I can see it. I can see blue for sure, and I can see green. What else can I see? The colors of the rainbow are all in there. Colors gleaming in Crow's black feathers remind us that Crow brought fire to everyone. And that's the end of our story. Look at all those colors. Rainbow Crow is still Rainbow Crow, even though he's black. The end. Well, I really like that story, and I really like crows. I like to watch them. So if you see any out there today, and it's sunny, see if you can see their shiny feathers. See if you can see some colors inside them. It's fun to watch. Okay, so we have a craft to do today, and it's called Rainbow Crow Paint, not crow. I can't talk. Rainbow Comb Painting, like with a comb that you comb your hair with. And we've got lots of paints here, and I am going to show you some of the supplies that I have brought with me so we can do it together. I've got a couple of different kinds of combs here to paint with instead of a brush. And I've found all the colors in the rainbow of craft paint. I got purple, I got red, I got orange, I got yellow, and I got green, and I got blue. And I have a piece of white paper here on my tray, and we're going to paint. And I am going to change to the tabletop camera so you can see how that we're going to do this. So, and actually, if you don't have all the colors of the rainbow, that's okay. Just if you have a few, a few great bright colors, that will look great too. So there's my white paper. And actually, I have several pieces of white paper, and I'm only going to use one at first. And I put it on a tray. So, or you can put it on your kitchen counter with some paper, newspaper underneath to protect your counter. I always get really messy, and I always like to have some paper towel around to wipe off my hands. So I'm going to start by putting some paint on my paper, and I am going to start with purple, and I'm going to squirt, or if you can't squirt, you can take a brush and just kind of draw a big glob onto your paper. So I'm going to start with purple, and then I am going to try a squirt of red, and it blobs out from here to there, and that's okay. So red, I think I'm going to do orange next because that's a good rainbow color. And like I said, you can use any colors that you happen to have around, and it will work really, really good because we're going to mix these. Whoa, my yellow isn't squirting. Come on. Oh, my yellow isn't squirting. Okay, wait. Oh, there we go. That's why it wasn't squirting. It had dried up in the middle. Still not squirting. Well, I'm going to have to pour it. I don't know what happened to my yellow, but we'll do a little bit. Or if you have a brush, you can make globs of paint instead of pouring and squirting. Just whatever you have will work just fine. Okay, so there's yellow, and I think I better do green now. And I hope this one squirts. Yep, it does. There's green. And then I'm going to end with some blue. And I've got it all over my paper. So now, how are we going to paint with combs? So I have this big, fat comb. And if you have a little comb, that works too. It'll just make skinnier lines. But I'm going to start with the fat one because I'm just dying to paint with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the teeth of the comb through the paint back and forth to mix the colors. So here we go. I'm putting it down over here, and I'm going to just hold onto the paper, and then I'm going to draw my comb through all of those, whoa, all of those lines of paint that I put on my paper, back and forth. Oh, cool. And then back through all of those globs of paint. Whoa, that's pretty neat. And so now I'm going to go, I went one way, I'm going to go the other way, and you can kind of decide which ways you're going to go. And we're going to see what happens. And so, oh, I like that. Kind of looks like yellow and orange icicles. And then like that too. And so you can do curvy lines and mix the paint whichever way you want. Oh, that's fun. So I'm going to do one more page on camera before we stop, just to see if I can get some more cool looking lines on my rainbow. So I'm going to do this pretty quickly and squirt some more paint out onto my paper. And of course it's going to dry. Oh, I forgot. Yellow doesn't squirt. Okay, here we go. A little bit of yellow. I'm going to put a lot of yellow. Whoops, that wasn't a very straight line, but that's okay. And what else? Oh, purple, purple, purple. This time I'm not staying in an order. I'm just kind of grabbing whichever paint that I can find. Uh-oh, my red is out. Well, we won't use red. We will use green and blue. Green and blue. And you know what? They're nice straight lines, but what if I didn't do straight lines? What if I decided to do something like that too? Woohoo! Yeah, or what if I decided to make, well, that's pretty good. So let's use the comb that's got littler teeth, if you happen to have one. I'm going to experiment. And this time, instead of dragging it across and up and down, I'm going to go ooh, in a curvy line all the way through. So here I go. I'm starting over on this side, and I'm just going to go, oh, oh, I love it. Whoa. And I'm going to come down over here and go in a curvy line this way. Whoa. Now that is pretty interesting. And then back through. Wow. And I'm going to kind of draw with my comb here too. Look at that little swirl maybe. Oh, interesting. But you know what? I really liked that big comb that I had over here when I started out. So I'm going to do some more lines with my big comb. Ooh, those kind of make scratch lines through my little lines. Well, that's kind of fun. So you can experiment with rainbow comb painting and get as much paper as you want and have some fun with it. And look at those colors of the rainbow. And remember that Crow brought fire to earth. And look, there's some fire colors right there. Orange and yellow and red. Yay. Okay, so back to FaceTime, and I will say goodbye to everyone today. And if you did get a chance to do this, hold up your picture and show me how your picture turned out. I'm going to hold up mine. Oh, look. Very cool. Look at that. I'm going to hold up mine. You can hold up yours. Do you think Crow would like it? Yes, I do too. Crow would like it. And thanks for joining Storytime today. We'll see you again next time. Bye, everyone. Something I had never ever seen before. And here's where you get to make a choice. Was it a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex? And I'm just gonna stick some pine cones in my box, and then the fun starts. I just start rolling them around. Air rushing out of the balloon is going to push that balloon up. So let's see what happens. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. So that's how rockets kind of work. We are going to build 2 different kinds of rockets today.